Hey everybody, welcome to Vidivic Arts. I'm Josh, and I'm in a new environment because, well, this month has been pretty interesting, to be honest. I had some projects that I was working on that have been, grinded to a halt for almost a solid week and a half because of, well, basically the house I was in, flooded. Yeah, kind of like water. We had a double-story house, and the top level had a sink, and in that sink one of the pipes burst and it leaked into the heating vents, and from the heating vents into the second floor, and then it went all the way through the floor, and basically on the first floor it was raining from the lights. So it was a bit scary. We couldn't live in the house because they had to dry the walls for a week straight with these big turbines, and it wasn't fun. Honestly, it wasn't fun. And the worst thing is, I was printing something right in the middle of it. So if you see on my Instagram, I posted a picture of a wig, a failed print. That was because of the flooding, because basically it was printing, and if you've ever stopped a print midway, if you've got a printer that can stop and then start again, it'll just stop right in the middle of the thing. But the problem is the heating element stays hot for a little bit, and it'll kind of melt things around it. So when you start it up again, it's created this divot where it's sitting in, and as soon as it moves, it'll rip it, and it's just a pain in the ass. And yeah, I ended up screwing up a couple prints because of that, and I had to re-level the bed. But, the main thing is, the house bloody flooded. It flooded. So the bottom floor, which was our gaming room, was completely flooded. It destroyed a laptop that I have. It rained on all my miniatures, so I've had to pack up all of that stuff. And here's a quick video of what happened, just to give you a little bit of a glimpse. The water first going into the ground, going into the vents. I can't turn it off from here. Turn off all the electricity. It's leaking pretty far out here. What the F?
It's like the whole window right here.
You can get a front photo of that thing, so it was covered up, so we couldn't stop it. So yeah, I've had to pack up all my miniatures, and I've taken them to my parents' place. Fortunately, they've got some storage area there. And yeah, all the miniatures, there was quite a lot of miniatures, and I've taken away, the only stuff I really have is my computer to work on miniatures and the 3D printers, so it shouldn't take too long to bring back some miniatures. But I don't have any of the nice D&D stuff that I used to have. All my terrain and stuff has been taken as well, so it's a little disheartening, but it's better to still have printers and not been electrocuted or anything like that, because that could have been really horrible. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. You got to make do with what you got. Fortunately, my girlfriend, her family have allowed us to stay in their house in the meanwhile, which is really awesome. So my lighting's a little bit crappy. No offense to the lighting, but I haven't brought in my lights, so it might look a little dodgy. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I was working on something pretty cool. I'll quickly show you. So I was working on World War II stuff, and I still am. But I was specifically working on this piece right here when the whole things went to shit. It's the torso of a plane, in particular a Spitfire. Now, this is the first plane I've ever made, and managed to get that working, which is kind of cool. It's in multiple different segments, and I'll make a whole video on how I made this, but this is something I really wanted to really show off, was this paint that I've used on here. It's a filler primer, and I'll be talking about that in the video where I put this together. Definitely worth your time. Just an early heads up, if you're 3D printing with FDM, get the fill of primer. Just do a little sand and then spray that over, and you'll be jumping for joy how insane it is. Just the difference of texture is insane. So anyway, that's what I was working on, a plane, and that's to be coming soon, hopefully. I have the video all done, and we'll get that out soon. But yeah, I've got World War II stuff that I still really want to work on, but I'm not sure how keen everyone is for it. But I want to work on it, so I'll get a couple more models out. I really love making tanks mostly, so hopefully you guys enjoy that at the very least. So yeah, some more World War II stuff, and then we'll jump onto something else. Who knows? I might just work on something random at a time. Yeah. For those who are watching this far in, I have actually started to put together, for the first time ever, a Kickstarter layout. So the Kickstarter being a GoFundMe funding thing for a really big project that I'm really excited for. I've been working on it since last year, midway last year sometime. It's a terrain set for kind of cyberpunk city, but cyberpunk meets Halo, if that makes sense. If you like the Halo terrain, you'll really like this terrain set that I'm going to be taking to Kickstarter. I've never done a Kickstarter before on my own. I have done one for my game company, and that fell through because I had no idea what I was doing. So if you guys are at all excited for that, let me know in the comments. And if you got any ideas for how to go about Kickstarters, genuinely, leave a link if you can, and I'll check it out for sure. Just because this will be my first one that I'm doing, and hopefully we can get somewhere with it, and I can keep doing this for a living. That would be freaking awesome. Anyway, it's a very short update, I know. There's not really much to talk about because of the damn flooding. The flooding happened, and I couldn't finish things on time. This video of this plane, sorry about the bump, will come out soon. Here's a little cool thing as well. The wheels come down, which was a pretty fun thing to design. So keep your ears and eyes peeled for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. As always, stay awesome, everyone. See ya.